Hey guys, it's Marilyn. Welcome to another PickACard reading. Today we will be doing a channeled message from your higher self. So take a look at these piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. See if you're drawn to any of them and we will get into the reading. Okay, so we will start with group number 1. I know that you're sad because the love you've always wanted and the love that you want to manifest in this lifetime hasn't quite come to fruition yet. Hasn't quite showed up in your life lately, and you're starting to I know you're starting to lose hope that anything is gonna happen for you even. You're starting to lose hope that what you really desire will come to you in this lifetime. The time has come for you to truly define what it is that you want, to truly define, to ask the questions that you have been avoiding. To start seeing things from a more objective perspective, really. What is it that you're really after? You deserve everything your heart desires. And you're meant to be happy in this lifetime. And you're meant to receive all the blessings. But you gotta understand that currently you're a little bit out of flow, and you've been getting signs, you've been getting warnings, you've been getting hunches, you've been getting things that you're failing to notice. And it's hard for you to see the bigger picture now and why some things are more of a priority right now for you to receive all the things and create all the things you wish to create within your life. It's time to find your passion. It's time to find what really interests you, outside of what you want ultimately for yourself, or how you define happiness. What will make you happy in day-to-day life? What interests do you want to pursue? Currently, it's important that you build that self-confidence and that you learn how to find pleasure in your life from various different directions. It's time for you to learn how to fulfill yourself. It doesn't mean that what you want won't come to you. It just means that the path towards it might be a little different than what you were expecting. But I'm asking you to have faith right now, to have faith in this truth that all that is happening, however it may seem, however clouded your vision may be at times of seeing how things will come about for you, it's all for the higher good. It's all for your good in the end. These challenges that are, lurking at you, and these things that are kind of in your way, seemingly, they're not in your way to prevent you from what you want. They're in your way so you would actually have the awareness and the vibration necessary for you to reach what you truly desire. I mean, it's no news that you have some problems with self-esteem, but in order to truly reach that level of stability within yourself, you have to be willing to look. You have to be willing to look in more than just one direction. You have to question yourself. You have to question what you're doing. Because if you end up not committing your energy to anything, you won't be able to create anything in your life. Or if you're committing your energy into something that simply isn't yielding you results right now, you need to let go of that pattern. I know it seems like a way to go, but I think you already know it. And you know that in order to move forward, you need to really integrate this lesson and need to really accept that what's not working is not working for you right now. And when you accept this, things will start to unfold in a magical way. And all these burdens will suddenly make sense to you. All these things that you were perceiving as working against you. Once you start investing, once you start truly investing your energy into something physically, you will see results and you will see a change. And you will no longer be focusing on what you don't have and what you can't achieve. Because you have the whole world in the palm of your hands. What you want is meant for you, but you have all the power to create it yourself. Come on, I know you know that it's time to up your game. And I'm with you on this journey. Have faith. Okay, group number 1, that was your message. I hope it resonated. I hope you got something out of it. If not, that's okay as well. So I will see you another time then. Bye, group number 1. So we're moving on to the group number 2. So let's see what your channeled message is. Okay, number 2. You came here to enjoy the partnership, to enjoy the love. That was one of the reasons that you incarnated. Harmonious relationships, basically. And I know on a lot of levels you already felt this and you already nurture this within your life and you already know it. You know that it's your desire. You want harmony, you want to feel connected. But in some ways it's preventing you from the work that you really need to be doing at this moment. Because in this life, there is a certain pressure that we all need to take on. It's not just... It's a good sign that... Sorry, there was an alarm. It's a great feeling to be at ease, but to some degree we have to get into the nitty-gritty of everyday life and, face some adversity and some pressure. You've been feeling too defensive of your inner world. I know this world hasn't treated you that well, and you have every right to feel this way and to behave this way. This is not a judgment. It's just that at this point you're choosing not to choose anything, and ultimately that's not going to bring you to where you want to go. You need to make a choice. You need to make a choice in which action are you gonna... What action are you gonna... which direction are you gonna invest your energy in terms of action? In terms of what is productive for you to do at this time. How to make that connection, in a way physical. How can you make a physical manifestation from the feelings that you do have? And I know you don't like to label things. I know you don't like a definitive structure, but in the end, avoiding any pressure and avoiding any structure will bring you more pain than choosing that pressure will. And definitely, by not choosing anything, you won't be able to experience a lot of spark and passion in your life. Look into what needs to be healed within you. Look into those wounds. How has this world hurt you? Try to find harmony within your being. Try to reconnect with the external world. It's all a part of you. If you still expect the pain from external world, then think, how are you hurting yourself? The time has come to you to make a choice. The choice to love, the choice to integrate yourself. The choice to really see what options you have. Because that will lead you towards being independent and just kind of fulfilled by yourself, within yourself, in terms of your position in this world, your role in this world. You're not as powerless as you think you are. You're really not. And just because you can't see how it will all unfold doesn't mean that there are no solutions in the bigger picture. you have incarnated here for a reason. You have a physical vessel for a reason. I just want you to remind you of that. And I know you would rather keep what you have to say to yourself, but times have come that we're all being called to show ourselves to the world and show our unique selves and our talents and our worth. You know, nothing will come just by itself. You need to put out something in the world. You need to invest something in the world, make some decisions and choices. And only then you will get to enjoy the exciting reflection of that. Okay, group number 2. This was your channel message. I hope it resonated. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you another time. Bye-bye. So now we will hear the third message, if you have chosen this group. I really don't know what you're waiting for at this point. I mean, I know there's a lot of conflict right now, inside of you and outside of you, in the world at large. But, you know, that's not gonna change for a while. There will be no perfect time to start working, so we might as well start. And I think you know what you're supposed to be doing. I think you know what kind of approach you need to be taking at this time. You know, just see things objectively as they are. Look at them from as many sides as you want, but at this point, it's okay to just accept that things are not perfect. Accept things as they are and trust the process. And you know, within this whole thing and conflict and chaos or whatever you perceive, you know, I'm sure there are things that are clear, you know, that you feel within you. As certain things that don't harm anybody. You know, but don't waste your time waiting for the perfect moment and, you know, daydreaming and thinking, because that time is not gonna come. Time is relative anyway, but Time can also pass you by if you just daydream. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer to this world. And you keep sitting back and waiting for that perfect moment. You keep waiting for that perfect, for yourself to become better, for yourself to advance. But, you need to get out of this mental prison, because it's not that time that you think will come is not going to come, at least not in the way you think. There needs to be a change of perspective within this. Once you start, you will learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are a part of the journey. You will make them. You will make them and you will learn from them. But if you refuse to do anything, how are you going to learn? How are you going to know better? I know people have told you you're not good enough. People have told you. But how many times has that been proven wrong already? It's just what you keep reinforcing, and that's driving you towards this perfectionism. And, I know you don't want to experience it again. I know you don't want to feel left out or embarrassed or any of the things, but you're magical. You're magical, and it's blocking your curiosity that you're still letting that hold you back. It doesn't matter what anybody says, as long as you love and accept yourself. Do you? I want you to think about it. Don't be afraid to question anything. There are no scary answers, only answers that will bring more awareness to you. It's easy to get a lot of heartbreak and a lot of pain when so much about your personality is, or your perception of yourself has been built on wrong foundations. And, because of how that made you feel, how you were made to feel in the past by the situations, you've never truly re-examined that. And all of these gifts that you have are kind of, you're looking at them through a filter, and you're not seeing the whole abundance of what you got. So, you need to get to work. Now it's time for that. You want your 10 of Cups? You want to feel fulfillment within this life? Is that what we came here to do? You think other people deserve to be happy as well? You want other people to love themselves? Show it by example. Love yourself. You deserve everything, as all the people you love in your life. Start treating yourself like one of them. And you can't fake it. You can't say these things, and you can, leave things unexamined, leave stones unturned, and still expect that things will somehow work out. That's not quite how it works, because the choices won't be made for you. You're the one who needs to make the choice. You're the one who needs to choose to see it. You're the one who needs to take action. And come on, you didn't come here to be safe. I mean, you didn't come here just so you would be safe, and you came here to be who you are. To explore yourself. So take that risk. You didn't come here to let your passion die. So please think about what I've just told you. Okay, group number 3, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. And I hope you got something out of it. And I will see you another time then.